Clickety, clickety, clackety.
Don't talk baggity.
So how are you doing?
I'm good. Does everyone who drinks Starbucks shake it like this before they drink each sip, or is that just a me thing?
No, that's a you and all basic
White
girls out everywhere. That being
Fair.
said, every time my wife gets a cold brew, it's sip.
You gotta swirl it around.
So not annoying whatsoever.
Hey Marty, I got an idea. You're kind of a restaurant connoisseur, right?
Sounds fancy. Sure.
So how about this idea? Now I probably shouldn't say this in public because I don't want anyone to steal my idea. It's patented. I mean, it's not patented. I mean, this is my verbal patentization.
It's not how it works.
I have this idea to start a sandwich buffet.
Okay.
So the idea would be that I love sandwiches. People love sandwiches. Everyone loves sandwiches, but everyone likes it their own way, right? Different kinds of bread, different kinds of cheese. You know, how do you layer it? What do you want on it? Mustards, all the different sauces. So what if there was a buffet, a sandwich buffet, where you had all those things at your fingertips, and everyone could make their own sandwiches the way that they wanted?
So like your sandwiches, just for example, could come in like 6 inches or foot long, and you would walk down a line and load up whatever you wanted on a sandwich by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you could have them toasted.
Wait. So it's like you could create almost anything, like you were an artist?
A sandwich artist.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Wow. And I mean, I would say, like, you know, because of my slogan would be like, you can have it your way.
I'm loving it.
That is the king of all ideas I've ever heard.
I'm loving it.
I also had an idea for another buffet. No, we can get into it later. Now that you guys got down my dreams.
While we're on the topic, I will tell you my restaurant idea.
Okay.
So I want to combine a fast food restaurant with a car wash. So you drive up, you order your food, you order your car wash, you go through the automated car wash line, you get your food after your car is cleaned. And the concept would be called clean plates.
I like
and
it.
I don't care what the food is. It can be burgers for all I care.
Can I add like a bowling alley attached to that and call it Suds and Buds?
Honestly, though, if you could go and pick up food and get your car washed at the same place at the same time.
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten my car wash and I just am starving.
Right.
And I look around and there's nothing to eat while you're getting your car washed. It's brilliant.
Brilliant. The only reason I like the concept is just for the name.
Sometimes that's how it works. You think of the name,
that's actually where I start most of my ideas, is with the name, and then I go from there.
Yep.
All right, welcome to three dummies and three buds and a dummy. No, wait, it's with who's the dummy, and it ain't me. I know what you guys are thinking. But welcome to the podcast. We've got Alex, Mr. Alex Laughs, or Alex Cats, or whatever his name is. His first name is Alex Marty Wadsworth, the man, the legend. And then you got little old me, Jordan, over here, tagging along.
Alex, quick question. Last name is Katz?
Sure.
Is that a question?
Yes.
Was that a wink?
Any relation to the famous deli?
The deli,
Katz's?
there was. No,
There
I'm
it
not.
is.
I'm not related to the deli. Jerry is not my uncle.
Did you hear that Katz's Deli is testing a sandwich buffet?
Is it 6 inches?
Yes, it is.
Is it my way?
It is.
Scratch
Sorry,
that.
Jordan. Sorry, go for it, Jordan. That's on us.
All right, so first, let's get started. You guys want to just roll right into the first segment of the evening?
Yeah,
No,
let's do
I
it.
want to. No. Sorry, I want to talk about something real quick. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and I don't know what to eat. And I can unequivocally tell you all that the biggest daily problem in my life right now is choosing what the family is going to eat for dinner. Honestly, if I could eliminate that choice every day,
Is that
the quality of life.
That falls on your shoulders? You are the decision maker when it comes to what the family eats?
Absolutely falls on my shoulders. So whether we're talking about meal prepping on Sundays or last minute decisions, coming home from the gym, what are we getting for dinner tonight? That falls on my shoulders. Absolutely.
Is it a democracy? Or do you just dictate what's going to be eaten?
Yeah, it's more of like a theocracy, I believe. So I'll make a suggestion. My wife will say no. I'll make another suggestion. She'll say hell no. I'll make a third suggestion. She'll say maybe. The kids will say no. So I guess it's more of a royal family situation where I am the jester, the sad jester.
And the cook, though, right? Because the jester doesn't make food.
Sure. I guess it depends on the actual kingdom that you're a part of, but yeah.
And so, are you asking us to make you a meal plan? Is that what we need to do? We need to give you a monthly, menu.
Am I the only person that has this problem? Like deciding what we're going to eat?
I know exactly what we're going to eat every time. Yes. It'll have some sort of bacon in it.
Wait, you start there?
Yeah, let's go with bacon.
Basically, I dump
And
out
then it builds from there.
Basically, I dump out all the sandwich stuff on the table and say, build your own sandwich.
How often does that happen in your house? Because I'm imagining a lot. And as you grow the family, because you have what, 12 kids now? 13 kids now?
Going on that, yeah.
It's just a free-for-all with sandwiches in your house every day, isn't it?
Yeah, and everyone, you're right, man. No one can agree. So that's why the jester has to show up and make the call.
Is there any better option when no one can agree than a sandwich?
No better option.
Wow.
If only there was a place you could show up and do it.
And if it were like $5 or less, that would be pretty nice too.
No, they'd never make any money if they only charged $5 for a sandwich. The cost of goods alone.
What if they alternated days on which sandwich it is?
Oh, okay.
And here's the thing. I bet you if everyone had one of my sandwiches a day, they could lose weight.
Did we? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did we? I'm sorry. What are we talking about here?
Nope. We're moving on. We're gonna do wrong answers only now.
What do the kids say these days? If you know, you know. Next topic.
Wrong answers only. The wrong food to eat on a first date. What would you guys say?
A sandwich offered by Jared from Subway. No?
I think he only offers hot dogs.
Oh God.
I can't.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? That's the question.
I didn't know what question you were about to ask, but I knew that was going to be my answer, no matter the question. I was going to make it work. So, or worse. What was the question again?
The worst food to eat on a first date, like let's say spaghetti.
Sure. I'm going to go with
spaghetti's great.
I'm going to go with Taco Bell. because you're
Yes.
gonna have to run for the border.
So it's the worst food to eat on a first date, and so the wrong answer would be the best food to
So
eat
let's
on
do
a first date.
the best food to eat on a first date. Wrong answers only. Spaghetti and then Taco Bell.
Her hair.
Tuna salad.
No.
Her big toe. I like
Nice.
the hair bit. That's
Yeah, the hair bit's good. I'm gonna eat my shorts, eat my words.
I don't know if it's a first date thing, but definitely if you eat like hot wings and you plan on doing any kind of fooling around on that date,
I thought that was going to a very different place where Jordan goes, I don't know if it happens on a first date, but definitely if you eat. And then he paused. And I was just waiting. Yeah. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
best thing to eat on a first date. Her sister.
Oh, that works.
Great answer. Great answer.
That is a great answer.
How about best dish to bring to a bar mitzvah potluck?
Oh,
pulled pork.
The Moyles leftovers.
A Confederate macaroni.
Palestine 9 alarm chili.
Pull the plug.
No, it's a great chili. It's so hot. It's contested.
The Pharaoh's noodle soup.
Yep, frog legs.
Yeah, there it is.
That's it.
Best thing to eat at grandma's funeral.
Grandma's hair.
A sandwich from Jared.
Tuna salad.
Just popcorn excitedly like you're at the movies.
The Moyles leftovers.
A Welsh's sweet candy. What are those called?
Oh, yeah. The Werther's. It's a Werther's candy.
I've never said that right.
It's a hot candy. I'm out on that one. Now I'm just sad thinking about grandma.
Best thing to bring to a barbecue.
Ooh. I have so many wrong answers in my head.
I'm gonna go coleslaw with tiny marshmallows in it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Veggie platter.
Anything with mayonnaise.
A fruitcake.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Sushi.
Christmas cookies.
Oh, nice.
Your Halloween candy.
My pet pig babe.
Oh, Pittman likes my buffet sandwich bar. That's right.
Her sister.
Every time, sorry, hard stop. Every time I sit here on these podcasts with the private chat open and not the comments open, and the first time Jordan said, Pittman likes it. Oh, maybe I should click over.
That was his that was his bar mitzvah again.
Here we go. What was the question? We're on barbecue still?
We're on barbecue. Let you guys have another one.
No, I don't. Jordan?
I don't. What's the best sandwich to eat at my sandwich bar? How about that?
The best sandwich to eat at Jordan's sandwich bar. Any sandwich that Jordan is not touching with his hands.
I'm gonna go with
that's some good meat hooks right there.
The salami and mustard with lettuce for bread.
Well, What about the Italian special with extra beard hair?
With sprouts.
What about the hot dog salad?
Ooh, nice. The cold cut, where everything is frozen. I can't get away from this voice. I apologize to the room.
The rum.
I like that voice.
I can't get off of it. That's what she said.
I think that concludes wrong answers only. We have jumped the shark when it comes to the sanity of what we're doing, and that's on the pre-show.
Sorry. Both Pittman and Irene are irate over there going, wait a minute, there's a private chat? Yes, the private chat is the three of us.
Yeah,
But-
so that we can talk about you guys.
Pretty active.
It's so active. Let me click over real quick. Nothing. Very good.
That's like the fourth button. I never made it down that far on the list.
Oh goodness.
Seriously though, Marty, have you ever thought about starting your own restaurant business? How long have you been in restaurants?
A couple decades. It's a lot of work, and it's odd hours. And if you start your own concept, you are working like 80 hours a week. And depending on when your concept closes, you're there until close every single night to make it profitable. So no.
Is it lucrative to do like a food truck? Is that like easier to run or?
So if you do it from scratch, they cost like $80K to start up a food truck, and that is just the truck itself. But you can get them used for like 40, 35, somewhere in that range. Again, it's all about how willing you are to work that food truck and hustle to like neighborhoods and construction sites. And because carnies for sure, because those like food truck stops where people are like all parked out together, you have to pay to be on that property. And that eats into your profits big time if you're doing that. So you have to be, line out the car door for a while at those places to be profitable.
Jordan, do you know I'm looking into starting a food truck business?
Is that true?
Yeah, like I've been like, that's the next like business venture that I'm doing this year.
How would I know? How would I know this?
I don't know. Maybe you read my journal.
What's the name of your food truck?
No.
Are you allowed to share that?
No. So basically the idea is I'm gonna buy out someone's restaurant and put it on a truck essentially and have them do the cooking so I don't have to do that part. And I'm gonna be the face and make TikToks advertising where we're gonna be essentially. And so I would be the money and the face, and they would be the service. And so it would be, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And I'm trying to figure out what I want the food to be. And right now they have 3 choices, which is as much as I think you should have for a food truck. And then we would have like entertainment, like I would be able to go where we are and we could go live there and be giving away, sandwiches, buffet style for $5.
I'm sorry. The best thing about podcasts is doing inside jokes. That is literally the best thing. Can we please just lay out for 1 second why we keep referencing Subway sandwiches?
We were live there, right? We were live with that, weren't we?
I don't think we were.
Sorry for the slow pokes that didn't join the podcast sooner.
I'm just saying, Jordan had a groundbreaking restaurant concept idea where you make your own sandwich. You walk down a line, you choose whether you want it to be 6-inch or a foot long. You walk down, you put whatever toppings on there, whatever sauces on there that you want. At the end, you could toast it. I don't know. It's literally just, you are the artist of your sandwich. You are the sandwich artist of your own personal sandwich. And they charge like what?
$5.
$5?
$5 for
$5.
I'd even have like a little. I'd have like a little basket with some chips in it that you could buy those too.
Wow.
What about like cookies? Can I get some cookies?
Definitely. Maybe just a couple of choices, but we're not a cookie buffet.
Irene says, Marty's the brains, Alex is the face, Jordan has the idea. Jordan's idea, sandwich buffet. Me going, I can't work with this on a food truck. Alex going, I'm going to say where we're going to be.
How could it fail?
It's bulletproof. Bulletproof. Next topic. Let's move on.
All right.
Okay.
So talk to me like I'm 5. Is that the next one?
So how does this work again? Please explain.
So one of us is going to be the father.
Mm.
And the other one is going to be the child. And these are almost like difficult decisions or difficult discussions. And it's talk to me like I'm 5. So one of us has to be the 5-year-old. So Marty, you should be the 5-year-old because come on, look at your face. It's beautiful. It's like a 5-year-old's. Jordan, you're gonna be the father, and
Because
look at you. It's beautiful. Tell him why he has to eat his vegetables.
But make sure this is a moldable, life-changing moment. You explaining why veggies are important to me. Go ahead.
Okay. Son?
Yes, Papa?
You can call me Dad. All right.
Oh, okay, Papa, darling.
Sergio's your papa.
Wait, you're not my father? This moment got a lot bigger than I expected. Papa, can you hear me?
Listen, son, Daddy needs to have a man-to-man talk with you.
So, Sergio? Or you?
Your mother and Sergio have told me that you haven't been eating your vegetables.
I don't like green things.
Is that really what's bothering you, son? Is it the greenness?
No, they're yucky.
When you say they're yucky,
Mm-hmm.
have you tried salt?
On vegetables?
Have you
Sorry,
tried
I
pepper?
am not starting a food truck with this man. Just a side note. No, Daddy, I haven't tried salt before.
It's a great condiment. No, I want to tell you, like, son, I want to get serious with you. So here's the thing. You know, it's important to be healthy. You know, life is precious. It really is.
Is that why you start all of your meals with bacon, Papa?
Boy, don't talk back to me. I'm sorry, Daddy got a little sriracha there. What I really want to say is if you want to look like me when you're older, then avoid vegetables. If you want to look like Sergio, I'd suggest you eat your vegetables.
Dad, that's the best advice I've ever heard.
Then maybe you'd be married to Mom.
What in the Oedipus complex are you talking about?
Gotta go.
Yeah, sorry. For anybody in the chat, just FYI, Jordan likes to start all of his mealtime decisions with bacon. So when he's deciding what to eat for the night, it starts with bacon, and then he builds from there. So bacon first, then maybe it's dessert time. Ice cream, bacon ice cream. Boom, nailed it.
You know what's funny? So if I can get real for a second, like how do I get my kids to eat vegetables? The funny thing is that like the harder I try, the less they want to do it. Like it's almost like part of getting them to eat their vegetables is allowing them to negotiate themselves into a corner where they've chosen the vegetable now that they're going to eat. So like my son will you know, when we'll make broccoli and he'll be like, I don't like broccoli. And then he'll be like, we'll talk a little bit about it. And he'll be like, I don't like cooked broccoli. And this is cooked. I said, well, what if we put cheese on it? I don't like cheese on broccoli. And then at some point, so I don't know if this works with all kids, but with my kids, this worked where we just kind of say, okay, well, what kind of vegetable do you like? Well, I like not cooked broccoli. Okay. And then eventually what happens is we make dinner and we have we have vegetables. He'll be like, I don't like this, and we say, well, you can either eat this or a raw broccoli, and he'll choose the raw broccoli every time. And then he'll eat it because it's like we gave him two choices: the delicious vegetables we cooked or a raw broccoli, and he'll.
So you don't feel that takes too much time because you're basically taking the time to paint them into a corner and then you lawyer them into eating the vegetable. Are your kids too old for reverse psychology? Because 9 times out of 10, that works in our house.
Maybe. So what do you mean? What would be your reverse psychology?
Oh, for like eating broccoli?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's simple. If it's the 4-year-old, it's like,
Time out. Marty, you're the adult, and Jordan, you're the 5-year-old.
Okay.
Daddy, I don't want my broccoli.
You don't want your broccoli? Awesome. Hey, Tristan.
Mom said I don't have to have it.
Tristan, do you want Bubba's broccoli? Oh, hey, Tristan wants all your broccoli. Give me your broccoli, buddy.
Great, he can have it.
But that doesn't happen in my house. He will say, no, I want my broccoli.
You know how I get my kids to eat broccoli?
How?
I put it on a cold cut trio and then I slice it to
and I charge them $5.
I put it on some Italian bread and I toast it for about too long.
And I call it the Jared.
My kids love it.
I'll be honest. I think a cold cut combo is delicious.
As long as you put some bacon on it, right? It comes with bacon.
Honestly, let's just throw any possible sponsorship by Subway out of the window right now. Jordan, do you eat at Subway?
I mean, I haven't been there in a while, but after this conversation,
has it been about 9 to 15? How long has it been since?
For anyone at home who doesn't understand the reference, Alex is referencing Jared, who was in prison for 9 to 15 years.
For what now? What did he do? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
That's what he did.
Wow. Let's see. What other talk to me like I'm 5-year-old?
I'm just saying, I haven't eaten at a Subway in probably 20 years since college. Either. Since college. College is the last time I had a Subway. Does that make me better than everyone else?
That's a TikTok sound.
Yes, it does.
We're Jersey Mike family.
Oh, Jersey Mike's good. Jersey Mike's good.
And you don't have to talk to anybody when you order it now. They just put it on the table and you just walk in and take it. Mm-hmm. I heard it.
Talking to people is the worst. My wife and I were at the gym today. We had this moment where ever since summer started, there's a lot more teenagers in our gym. And teenagers have been in high school here in Texas all year long. So their spatial awareness is back to pre-COVID levels and has been all year long. So they will be up in your grill at the gym, just like a foot and a half away from you, not even worrying about any sort of distancing. And I would absolutely love it if we just continued the 6-foot distancing moving forward after all of this is over. The mask, I'm fine, whatever. You do whatever you want with the mask. If you want to keep it on, keep it on. If you don't, I don't care. Let's just stay 6 feet away from mainly me at all times.
There's never a reason to be within 6 feet of someone.
Especially somebody you don't know and that you're not communicating with. Like, why are you a foot and a half away from me, sweating at a gym, wearing what can only be described as the tiniest tank top I've ever seen in my life?
And describe what they smell like.
They smell like a combination of Axe body spray and regret is what they smell like.
Now say that like you're at a bar mitzvah.
So, oy vey, he smelled like a mixture of Axe body spray and regret. I can't tell if Alex is the best.
What do you think Alex smells like when he works out?
When Alex works out, he smells. Well, first of all, it depends on what he's eaten that day. And that is a true statement. What Alex eats.
Assume it's a cold cut combo.
So he just got finished with a 9 to 15 cold cut combo. the smell of bologna and Italian salami salami comes oozing from his pores when he gets off that Peloton. And quite frankly, no amount of incense or natural oils could mask that musk. Ooh, let's put that on a t-shirt right now. Mask that musk.
Ooh.
I like that. All right, just in the comments, just you by yourself, Irene. Tell me if you want a shirt that says "Mask that musk."
One taste on the lips, a lifetime on my hips.
Oh, speaking of lips, I gotta put my lip daddy on.
Oh,
I forgot about lip daddy.
Get yours today. Great for Father's Day gifts.
we've got one more. Talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Great. You be the father,
yep.
and Jordan will be the 5-year-old.
And
Again?
this is yes, and this is why should you eat in moderation?
Daddy,
son?
I want to eat more. Give me more.
Right, but it's 10:30 in the afternoon, and you already had 2 breakfasts, and I didn't want to do that.
I'm
but
starving.
You're not starving. You're a growing boy, and you're growing more outward than you are up recently, and we need to capsize
mean?
that. You are getting larger in your side section.
Oh my Lanta.
Is it fat?
Yes, you are getting fat. You remember when you used to smack daddy's belly when you were little and you would tease me? Well, guess what, son? It's your turn for the raspberries.
I'm sorry. Are we playing wrong answers only?
My farce father is not as good a father as I am in real life for some reason.
Oh, the farce father just called his farce child fat.
To be fair, he said he was fat, and I agreed.
Yeah.
To be fair, you said that my bigger.
All right, well, you can tell your therapist that in about 20 years. Anyway, so you're not supposed to be
At least
eating.
my therapist will probably give me some freaking food.
I gave you 2 breakfasts this morning. You should be full, and if not, drink more water. It's not.
You don't love me. You don't love me.
But that has nothing to do with eating in moderation. I'm still not sure you're mine.
Who's in mine?
I mean, the mailman comes around more often than he should. When he's texting at 10 o'clock at night asking if she got his package, I don't know what to think.
I'm sorry, but Pittman is in the gate right now with the comment of the night. It's you're growing more outward than up for me.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's that, like, you murder me 40 years from now while saying that phrase over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, you're growing more outward than up. Okay. It's really dark.
No, it got dark. Like, I picture Jordan in front of a mirror, like dark mirror, full tuck. Just you're growing more outward than up. Full tuck. No pivot, Pittman. We are going headfirst into this topic.
I want a T-shirt that says "Outward and Up"
Mm-hmm.
or "Outward." Yeah, well, whatever.
You're growing outward.
Upward and outward.
You should eat better. You should eat more broccoli with cheese on it. Otherwise, your brother's gonna eat it.
Mm.
So what have we learned, gentlemen? What have we learned?
Oh goodness, we learned that we are horrible parents.
Yeah,
You show me a good parent.
So any parent on social media that will only show the good pieces of their parenting, there's a good parent. No?
Is this wrong answers only again?
Yes, that was wrong answer only.
Yeah.
That's the key, right? Like, if any parent that you're jealous of on social media, or you're like, man, I wish I did that with my children, they're showing you 1/100th of their interaction with their children. And their whole point of posting, wow, I'm about to get dark. Their whole point of posting to social media is to show how they're better than you. Which is, quite frankly, why I almost never post my children on my social media. I have a phone and hard drives filled with pictures of us that will not and have not ever seen the light of day. The only time I post my kids on social media is when we're making a fool of each other or themselves.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm. Post us at our worst is our family motto.
It really is. It's good. It's good to kind of do that. To just kind of admit that, man, we don't have things together, and it's okay.
That was our Christmas card last year. Honestly, we had a photographer come over at 7 a.m. No one was in makeup. We were all in full PJs. That made it sound like I put on makeup every morning, but no one was in makeup. We were in our PJs and we just took a shot in our kitchen with madness happening. It was literally not staged. We were making breakfast. There was madness. Kids were crying. It was awful. People were yelling at each other, and that was our Christmas photo.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to do 2 truths and a lie.
Let's do that.
Before I give my message. And I'll go first. So, my first 2 truths and a lie. 1, 2, 3. I didn't start drinking coffee until I was 36 years old.
How old are you now?
You never ask a lady her age, Jordan. I'm 39. Number 2, I failed social studies my senior year, but actually talked my way into getting a D.
I bet you did. No?
Yeah, the
Number 3, I went to the Alabama Boys State Youth Conference my junior year of high school.
Yeah, I'm definitely going number 2. I believe 1 and 3.
I believe 1 and 2, and the 3 is the lie.
Oh.
Irene says the first one is the lie, that I must have drank coffee most of my life.
I think you probably drank caffeine, and then you finally grew up when you were 36 and drank some coffee to put hair on your beard.
How dare you say that I
say the truth?
Number 2 is a lie, says Pittman, and that is true. I could fail that hard at something. Yes, I could talk my way out of it. That was the part that I figured would throw everybody, because of course I could still talk my way into a D, but you'd have to really I'd have to be pretty messed up to fail a class like that. I did drink caffeine like Coke, and then I did grow up at 36 and started drinking coffee, and then weaned Coke out of my system, and still I'll drink it with pizza because Coke and pizza.
This was a confusing explanation. What was the lie?
Number 2, right?
Number 2 is the lie. You were right.
All right, I was right.
That's all you needed to hear. And then
I'm a competitive achiever, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. And number 3 was true. I went to Alabama Boys State, and I only went because my best friend was the valedictorian, and they asked him who he wanted to take with him.
So that is a funny coincidence, because my best friend was also the valedictorian, and we went to Texas Boys State together. We went and interviewed at the VFW, and almost the exact same. He went to Harvard. He was a friggin' genius.
Yeah,
and I was
the whole time.
I was the tag along guy. I was the comic relief. My crew in high school was a guy who was valedictorian, went to Harvard. A guy who freaking scored a perfect SAT, went to Stanford, and then this guy.
Yeah. Yep. CPA, doctor, architect, this guy.
This guy.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. All right, 2 truths and a lie. First one. I've had a 31-inch waist inseam since the age of 16. Second one, I've been to 49 of the 50 continental United States. And the third one, I did not drink a drop of alcohol until my 21st birthday. 31-inch waist. Visited 49 states.
31 inch or 36 inch?
31-inch waist.
You sure? I'm pretty sure you said 36 the first time.
No, he said 31.
Definitely said 31.
31-inch waist, and even like through your transformation on TikTok, like that doesn't seem true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1 as the lie.
Since high school?
Since he was 16. That's where you got the 6.
Yeah, no, 1's a lie.
Oh, yeah. 1 is the lie. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Irene's right. Number specifics are usually the lie. But I also did 49 states, and I said age of 21. So they were all 3 number specific answers. So shut up, Irene.
we just know that you were like 180 pounds, and now you're not. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
Has your waist ever been 36? I mean, come on.
No, it has not. So true story, in high school, I was a 30-inch waist, and now I do wear a 31. But in high school, I apparently wore them way too baggy because I weighed 120 pounds in high school. Like I graduated at 120 pounds and today walk around at 180.
I don't remember the last time I was at 120. I don't know where I'm looking. It's not going to be up there.
It's like
there
written
it
on
is.
the wall.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
It's my number line.
I was 14 years old. It's crazy. My number line for weight. It's like just keeps going up. It looks like the shape of a stomach. It's getting bigger.
All right, Jordan, what's your 2 truths and a lie? And then I'll
Here we go.
my message.
Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen.
I might change one.
I once franchised a Subway.
My middle name is Jared.
So I once wore a pair of underwear so long, owned it for so long and wore it, that it wore out the middle piece. So I called it my mini skirt, and I would still wear it. I would wear it even though it was a mini skirt.
So wait, just to clarify, these were underwear and not long johns.
Correct.
Or slong johns, as you could call them.
Boxer briefs where the middle had worn out completely,
mm-hmm.
and I would still wear them free as a bird.
So they were like reverse chaps for your crotch.
Stop asking so many questions.
Sure.
I've said enough. Next, I have a pair of socks that I've worn so many times, and there are so many holes in them that I call them my little piggies.
Okay. What color are the socks?
Number 3, I have a hat that I've owned since high school that I still wear to this day.
Number 2.
Number
2.
I do not have
Number 2.
a nickname for it.
No, number
at
2.
this point.
What color is the hat?
What color was it?
Yeah.
Or what color is it now?
Number 2. Where's the lie? Number 2.
What are your guesses?
It's number 2.
Irene says number 2. Pittman says number 2. I am gonna go out on a limb and say number 2.
That's correct.
I want to play poker with Jordan so bad. Oh man, he's sad. He's sad. We're making him sad because he can't lie. You should be proud of the fact that you can't tell a lie. You're like Abraham Lincoln. Wait, that's not right.
Nope. All right.
Was it George Washington? Johnny Appleseed? Who couldn't lie?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was a cherry
Nixon?
tree involved.
Mm. It was Nixon. That was fun. I love
So-
Jordan's Two Truths and a Lie.
I do too. I'm gonna do my message, and I'm gonna do it in the form of Nixon.
Okay.
Life is precious. Maybe one day, if you're a good boy, you can marry mommy too. That's what I learned from this show.
That ended on such an incestuous note.
It's even better. It's creepier when Nixon says it.
It really is. Like, oh no, Daddy Nixon, no. Can we make that a sound drop, by the way?
Is that our intro?
Yeah, no, Daddy Nixon, no.
That's where we start on this episode for SoundCloud or wherever you put these things.
Irene says, "Is that the Terminator?"
Is that it's learning. I'm not going to do this anymore.
You almost did it. Just
I was
always start with the
tell you now.
that gets you into character.
That's true though. Every character has that one thing that you say. 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's a rocket.
There it was. You guys have
There
anything
it
else to say? Great. We'll see you next week.
Strategery.